Hey everybody, it's Matt from Greater Chicagoland Pagan Pride, and it's about that season for Yule. It's getting cold out. We've got some snow in the forecast for the Greater Chicago area this weekend. Also a bunch of rain, but I thought it might be a good idea to just give you an example on a little way to celebrate Yule as well. Now you probably heard about the Yule Log. I mean, you even hear it in the old Christmas songs and stuff like that. And it's really a tradition going back to the old English, European, Welsh kind of times where, in Celtic times where, fire was very important just to get through the winter and to get through all those cold times. And on Yule, they would burn the Yule log and keep it burning overnight and try to keep that fire stoked overnight to bring good luck in for the coming growing season, for the coming year, and all of that, because Yule is the shortest day of the year. So after that, the sun starts coming out a little bit more, things start looking more towards spring. You get that feeling of the sun coming back, and that's the big thing. We want to keep that fire going. We want to ignite that sun so that we have a nice, bright, prosperous year ahead. So I gathered some materials, and this is something that you can do if you don't have a fireplace, if you just want some candles burning with the Yule log kind of feel to it. This can also be done with like electric candles and that, but we're going to be doing it with spell candles because those are my favorite ones to work with. So let's take a look at the materials that we've got. So the basic materials that we've got here, we've got our piece of wood. That is just a piece of firewood that I have. If you're wondering where you can get a log from, go to your local gas station. They probably got the little $5, $6 bundles of wood. Just get one of those pieces. Doesn't need to be anything huge. This one's maybe about 14 inches long, 4 inches wide or so. It does have a little bit of a flat spot across that top, so that's where we're actually going to be putting the candles. If yours doesn't have a flat spot, you can take a little hatchet and cut it along the grain there. It'll pop right off, give you a little surface to drill into. We've also got a drill with a 1/2-inch spade bit on it. That is going to be just the perfect size for our spell candles because they're just a hair under a 1/2 inch in diameter. If you wanted to do this with tea lights or votives, you can do that. You just need a bigger spade bit, probably around 1.5 inches would be plenty for that. We've also got this metal pan that we're going to be putting it in. You can use a pan, a tray, whatever you want, just something to hold the log and the decorations that we have. We've got some nice fresh evergreen stuff here. Got some fir, some good pine stuff, and we've got some other flowers, little pine cone action, some berries here, just to decorate it up and keep it looking nice. So what we're going to end up doing, my favorite way to do this is to actually take our log and we're going to put 5 holes in it. So one in the middle and then 4 on the outer from there. I like 5 because it just kind of works in well with the pentagram, the 4 sign or the 4 elements with spirit mixed in there. I've got 5 candles here that we're going to put in. For this, I like to use yellow to represent the sun because we want to be bringing that sun back good and strong. Red for that passion and fire and energy and that motivation to get us through the cold time. Green for prosperity, to call that prosperity in for the coming year. Black and white to represent the duality of nature, the fact that this is the time, the dark time of the year, to where we're getting rid of everything, and yet we're calling in the light time of the year as well. So those are our candles, our wood, our drill, our greenery, our pan. Let's get to work. First thing we're going to do is going to be to drill those holes across the top. You only need to go about a 1/2 inch deep because you really only want to hold, about that much of the candle to keep it upright and so it doesn't fall over on you. So let's go ahead and drill those holes. All right, so let's go ahead. We got our 5 candles, our 5 holes. We've got our greenery, some little red color in there. You can throw whatever colors, flavors, decoration you want on there. This is just stuff that I picked up at the store earlier today. So let's go ahead and put it together. And there you go. That is your DIY countertop Yule log for those of you who don't have a fireplace or don't want to have a fire burning all night long. Make sure that you are keeping an eye on those candles. The spell candles will only burn for an hour or 2 at the most. And when they burn down close to that wood can ignite because it's firewood and it will light up and it may burn your house down. So use this with caution, with common sense. Make sure that you are keeping an eye on the candles. Do not burn this unattended. Do not leave this burning overnight. Make sure that you blow it out overnight unless you plan on staying up and watching it completely through the night. That's on you. All right, I'm gonna go inside and light this thing up so you can see what it looks like burning, because if I try to light it out here, the wind will not let me do that. Okay, folks, let's go ahead and light this up. Remember, we've got yellow for the sun, green for our prosperity, red for our passion and energy to get through the winter, black for all we release in the dark of the year, and white to call in all that is coming in the light time of the year. From all of us at Greater Chicagoland Pagan Pride to all of you, blessed Yule, and may your new year be bright.